Oh my goodness, there's another one.
This seems to be on purpose.
Oh my goodness, now it's obvious, I think, that there's a second plane just crashed into the World Trade Center. I think we have a terrorist attack of proportions that we cannot begin to imagine at this juncture.
Every civilized society has a performing arts school. I mean, I know of Malaysia, Qatar and Dubai and UAE. Almost everyone has performing arts schools. We didn't have one. So I think this is very good that this has happened.
Since the inception of this country, there has not been an institute like this. And world over, performing art institutes and conservatoires are necessary because they are not only promoters but preserver of the cultural aspect of the civilization.
Our country is being portrayed as a terrorist nation, and music or theatre or dance can probably show a nation to be maybe a soft-hearted kind of a country.
Performing arts has three disciplines in its ambit. One is drama, which is theatre, and the other is music, and the third is dance.
Due to 9/11 and post 9/11, after that syndrome that happened, basically the industry in Pakistan, it boomed a lot. The media industry boomed a lot. So since the media industry was going ahead with a lot of things, therefore even the music industry started to thrive. So basically due to that, there were a lot of bands that were coming up, there were a lot of channels that came through, and that just showed a good image of the country.
I think it has raised options for people to watch. A lot of people, I think, are finding that there are at least for them a freedom whether they want to watch one channel or the other. There was a time when only there was one channel in this country.
We have freedom of speech. The problem is that we don't know what to say.
I think that we are able to criticize the government, the establishment. There's still some sacred cows about whom we cannot talk. But by and large, what you see on media is that they ask tough questions. They are putting people on the dogs. They are asking questions which previously nobody raised because it was only a state channel.
So there are some bands which are making political songs which are directly challenging the government or certain institutions or certain regimes.
The only change which is very significant is that when I started music, my parents didn't know that I was doing music. And my mother for quite some time didn't know that I was making my bread and butter by composing music. So now parents are much more forward-looking. They would send their children here to NAPA to learn drama, to learn music. I think this is a great and a significant change.
Well, I started back 40 years ago. A lot of things have changed since then. But the biggest change which has happened is that it has become very overtly and openly commercial. Just have classical music kept in. It has no place in the channels. Nor do we have place for any kind of serious discussion other than that of fashion and khana and politics.
comments have been very, very positive, and I'm really encouraged. I think they're already contributing, and like the groups like Junoon and Atif Aslam, they've already sort of crossed the borders, and they are working in international environment. So.
समझती हूँ कि कल्चर तो हमेशा लोगों के लिए ज़रूरी है और कल्चर के बगैर कोई कौमें, कोई समाज, कोई सोसाइटी, कोई लोग आगे नहीं बढ़ सकते। तो प्लेस होते रहने चाहिए और आर्ट का अपना एक रोल है सोसाइटी में।
आपके बाजारों में घूमती है, मर्दों को गुनाह पर उकसाती है।
ये तो बताओ कि क्या बच्चे को पैदा करने का जुर्म सिर्फ औरत का हो सकता है अकेले? तुम में से कौन इस बच्चे का बाप है?
ज़ाहिर है हम चाहते हैं कि गवर्नमेंट कल्चर को सपोर्ट करे, थिएटर को सपोर्ट करे, डांस को सपोर्ट करे। 60 इयर्स में ये चीज़ नहीं हुई है, इसीलिए कल्चर इतना पीछे रह गया और इसीलिए जो बहुत ही नेगेटिव चीज़ें हैं सोसाइटी की, जैसे तशद्दुद है और झूठ है और ये सब चीज़ें इसीलिए आगे बढ़ रही हैं और हिपोक्रेसी, क्योंकि लोग सच्चाई की तरफ नहीं आ रहे हैं और कल्चर के ज़रिए सच्चाई की तरफ आते हैं। कल्चर इज़ अपलिफ्टिंग थिंग, इसमें इंसान के जहन को बेहतर करने के चीज़ें होती हैं। दैट इज़ व्हाट डांस, ड्रामा, म्यूज़िक डज, कि इंसान को बेहतर इंसान बनाए।
What is needed is a professional theatre setup, because they are trained for theatre basically, and we do not have a tradition of theatre in the country yet. It is building up. Since we started performing, Arts Council, which had not done any work in the past, has now for the last 2 years that we started, now they say we have no date for the next year. So that is saying something for theatre.